guys, welcome back to Boom X Beauty Beat. Well, we're doing something fun today. I don't know if any of you've ever tried this before, but I came onto this trick, many years ago and sort of revisited it again recently. And that is playing with the concept of doing soap brows. Why do soap brows? Well, soap brows are just a phenomenal way if your eyebrows are thinning, if they're not staying in place, if you can't get kind of maximum shape out of your eyebrows. This is such an easy trick to try, and I'm going to play with a couple of different soaps today so that we can figure out which one we like the best. I know a lot of people like the clear glycerin soaps because they're clear. And the white soaps like Ivory, which is what I have today, they're white, so they might leave a bit of a white film. But for me, it's about texture. I can kind of always cover up the color a little bit. So I'm going to explore two different glycerin soaps. One is Neutrogena, one is Pears, and then finally Ivory. And we're going to do one eyebrow with one and the other with the other. I guess I should sort of clip my hair back. One sec. Okay, that's a little better. At least you can see what my eyebrows, where they are. All right, so this morning all I did, I'm flinging things, is I just did my eyes really quickly and regularly because I had to go to like the auto plan place. And all I did was just give them a quick comb through, and I put a bit of Anastasia Brow Wiz in my hair. That's the pencil, and it was quick, easy, fine. And they look fine, you know, for every day. But if you want to take things up a notch, or you just feel like being a little extra, I'm going to show you another technique. So you can get these spoolies really easily online on Amazon or wherever. And I've just got like a little caplet full of water here. I'm going to try the Ivory first. So I've got my three soaps here. I've got Ivory, Pears, and Neutrogena soap. And I want to just do a little experiment on which soap works best, at least for me. Like, everybody's got their preferences. So I dipped the spoolie in water, and now all I'm doing is I'm running it back and forth, kind of in the soap, to get it gummier. And it's kind of cold in here because it's fall day, and I might have to try a couple times to see how much to get or how much to put. So what we do is just run it through. Now normally, I mean, you don't have to have anything in your eyebrows or eye product or eyebrow product, but I wanted to show you the difference between having regular eyebrow product and putting soap in your brows, and what that looks like. Like, you can do your eyebrow product and put this on after if you want to, or you can put it on first if you want to, but already you can see it sort of just gives it a bit more definition. Just a little bit. I'm just rolling it some more. For me, sort of the more punch the better, because I want to get a little drama in there. I am going to put a little bit of product on top of here as well, just to sort of see. Now, what's amazing about doing soap brows is you can comb, after you've got it gummied up enough and it's working for you, after you've got it combed up enough and allow it to sort of dry down a bit, you can see how, I hope you can see how I can manipulate where I want the brow hairs to go, but I find it makes it look like I've got more brow hair than I have. I used to be mono-browed and really big browed, but of course, like everyone else, I tweeze the living out of them. And you can like let it fall on the edges. So just putting that in alone is kind of cool. I'm gonna grab the other one. Now, I noticed with this Neutrogena one, when I was playing with it, it didn't have quite as much hold power as Pears, and maybe some of you don't notice that, or don't agree, which is fine. So all I'm doing is rubbing. I wet my spoolie again, just wet it completely, and I'm just rubbing it in the soap. Back and forth. Okay. Just going to try the other brow with the Neutrogena first. Yeah, see, I can already feel that doesn't have the thickness of the of the ivory soap that I like. Let's just switch over to pears. I'm going to switch to pears. So I'm going to dip another spoolie. And I'm going to go into the pears soap. That's a sort of roundy one. Different brands kind of offer different amounts of staying power. And you can get it gummed up and crazy enough where it's really stuck to your head. Maybe we'll go a little further with it after I just play with both of these. Okay, let's try the pears. Pears is a little bit more fragrance to it. Like, this is the cheapest eyebrow gel in history, you guys. There's no cheaper. I'm going to go back over my ivory one. I'm going to go back over that one and see if... I'm going to see if I can layer it at all more, or... I think we're maxing out. It seems pretty firm. Yeah. This one does. I've got quite a bit more in there. And the pears one, I can't quite seem to get quite as much product. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm getting a consensus of what to do. So I think if I wanted a firmer, I've got some wonky eyebrows, so just ignore that. If I wanted a firmer soap look, I would lean towards going to the ivory soap. If I wanted just slightly softer, it's a little more pliable, I would go with the pear soap. But I can definitely see more eyebrows. Okay, I've been using Anastasia brow stuff a lot, so I'm going to use the Tarte brow pomade for a change. This is the medium brown. And I've got a couple of different brushes here. This one's the Anastasia brush for brows. And I've also got the Tarte brush for brows and an extra one just in case from Inklot. So the brow pomade will, I'm just going to take up a little bit into my brush. And I'll show you, this is the ivory side. I'm putting the product on top of the soap brow. And you could definitely feel, they feel pretty solid. Like they aren't going anywhere. And I definitely feel this ability to get more bang out of my eyebrow and making it more enlarged easier. So the product goes in pretty standard. It might show up just slightly bit darker because of all of the product in there, but I'm able to maneuver it pretty well. And I mean, everybody likes their eyebrows to look different. I'm digging eyebrow hair looking brows right now. Everybody likes a different look, but I like seeing a bit of a feathered effect. Just give me 2 secs to try to get a bit of an angle going on these. I think you're essentially going to be able to create a similar look on both sides, but when I touch the hair on this side, it's softer. This side's a lot firmer. So if all you've got is white soap at home, it might be just fine. I don't really see too much of a white film on there myself. I'll just try putting down a little bit of product in this one and see the difference. Yeah, I'm not getting too much of a difference, but I just gotta get myself a little bit better angle to get got a bit of a bald spot in here. I'm sure some of you have that too. Everybody's got little quirks in their face that are different. And I'm certainly not as steady as I used to be, and my eyesight's going. So sorry if there's some imperfections that are driving you crazy or imbalance or anything if you're a brow perfectionist. Okay, nifty. We'll do that. Let's see, we'll add I've got another couple of, we're just piling on my eyebrows today. I've got the Glossier Brow Flick. The Brow Flick allows you to just do individual hairs. So if you wanted to get really particular and flick up a couple of extra hairs in there just for effect, by all means play. You know, that should have been my tagline, play. I'm just putting a couple extra hairs in there. I don't like doing my whole brow with this, but it's just a good, it's good to zhuzh it with this. I think the extra bit. I got a little carried away there and aggressive. You really got to take your time and balance yourself and go slowly. I got a bit of a streak, but I'll see if I can fix it. That comes from being aggressive. Too aggressive. I'll see if I can brush it through. There's just a bit of a line right in here somewhere. Yeah. I'm definitely looking Italian. Okay, that's awesome. Now, I know, you know, there's a lot of kind of brow gels, I guess, out there, which would be considered a brow gel. It's called Boy Brow from Glossier. It's got a little bit of a brown color, and I'm just kind of curious, I've never done this before, what happens if I go on top of all that with this, all this stuff in my eyebrows. Well, it goes in fine. So I'm just seeing if anything bad happens so that I can warn you guys. Okay, don't put brow gel on top of soap, but it seems pretty solid. Like you're able to pretty much maneuver and do anything you want. But I can't get this kind of depth into my eyebrows or this kind of coloring without the soap brows. They are amazing for being able to create kind of a different look. I encourage you, you can't get cheaper than this. I mean, I could get a pack of 3 ivory soaps for $1.29 or something. I don't know, super cheap. Anyway, if you've not tried soap brow, this is the magic. The difference between my look before, my eyebrows before, and then this is pretty dramatic. And like I said, I can't really get the staying power or get the depth without doing soap brows. And all you need is a spoolie, some soap, and some water. So easy. And when you comb them up, you'll be able to see so much more hair fan out than you would on a normal basis. New trick to try. Go try it. So just a quick little one today, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. But these small little tricks all add up to fabulous looks, and I hope this has benefited you a little bit. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Don't forget to subscribe and like. If you like the video, like it. Okay, see you. Bye-bye.